Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve LeetCode problem number 197 and problem name is rising temperature and the problem difficulty level is easy. So let's read the problem. We have given a table weather containing the columns ID, record date, temperature, where ID is the column with the unique values for this table and there are no different rows with the same record date. So we don't have duplicate records in our table. This table contains information about the temperature on a certain day. Okay, so let's see what we need to find out. So write a solution to find all dates id with higher temperature compared to its previous date, that means yesterday. So we have to return the result in any order. So let's see the input example. So we have given a table weather and in id 1234 there is a record date. So it is like 1st January 2015, then 2nd January 2015, 3rd January, 4th January, right? And temperature, recorded temperature is 10, 25, 20, and 30. So in questions they are asking about like we need to find the previous date, like previous date is should be minimum and the coming date will recorded temperature will be higher than the previous date. So in this case, like on 1st January we have a recorded temperature 10 and in 2nd January we have 25, right? So 10 is less than 25. So 10 is minimum and the next day recorded temperature is 25. So we need to find this records. Then again we will move to next, and we have 3rd January we have recorded temperature is 20, right? And then on 4th we have 30. So here on previous date is less than on the next day. So basically this record we have to fetch. Then 2nd and 4th will be our answer. In this case you can see in output also, like id 2 and 4, these two records will be our output. Okay, you can see the explanation here, like on 2nd January and 4th January the temperature was higher than the previous day. So for 2 the previous day was 1st January, and for 4th id the previous date was 3rd January, right? So we have to find that higher records, not the previous one. So we have to find the next record. Okay, so let's see how we are going to solve this problem. So there is a condition, like we have to find first where the temperature will be maximum with the if we will compare with the previous date, right? So for the condition is this one, and then the condition how to find the previous date and the next day. When we subtract our next day minus with the previous one, then we can get the is equal to 1, then we can get the like this record. So like this we can fetch. Then again we will both conditions should be satisfied. The first condition is like first the temperature should be higher than the previous date, and the second was the how to find the previous date. So if we subtract with the today's date with the previous date, it should be if equal 1, then it should be satisfy this condition, and then we can fetch the these records. So let's write the query. How can we write? Select in output, but just we have to fetch the ids, whatever the ids. So let's fetch id, and I'm going to join this table two times. Basically we are going to join we are going to apply the self join here. So let's say select id and from weather add a and weather as b on, and the condition now where b dot, the next one, b dot temperature should be greater than previous one. So we are supposing the a table is our left, will be the left join. Okay, so a dot temperature, right? And the second condition is we need to find the previous date. So how can we find? And here, as you can see in record date column, we have a date, and in date column we have a year, month, and day basically. So this format is like YYMMDD, right? So we can extract day from the our date, right? So you can apply here day function. In MySQL, we have a day function, but here, okay, I'm going to implement the day function first. Then I'll show you what is the problem with the day here. Okay, and day b dot record ID. Sorry, record date subtracting. Then again day a dot record date, right? It should be equal 1. If there is a difference between two dates should be equal 1, then obviously this previous date and the next day we can find out, right? So yeah, that's our query. Now we can alias that one, b dot. Now let's run the, yeah, it is accepted for this record, right? So we have first, second, third January, right? First January, second January, third January, first. So it is in increasing order. We can get it. Let's submit. Let's see all the test cases are passed or not. Okay, yeah. So you can see here we have a weather table that is like a 31st January, 31st January, and then again we have a 1st February, then 3rd February and 4th February. So what is the problem here? So when the 1st January started, then the previous date will be the 31st January, right? And using day function, we can extract the day only, right? It is not the difference between 31st and 01. If we will do that, then we will get the minus 31. It should be not, it should not be applied here. Like we are not getting the difference between just 2 days, consecutive dates, right? So for this one, uh, because when we are extracting from date, then it uh, we extract that this number, just number we are extracting here using day function. But when we are going to extract using 2 days function, 2_days function in MySQL, then it will extract the day from the date, right? Then it should be 2 days. This is function 2 days. Now it will convert into date format. Like if we our previous date is 31st and today is first, suppose today is 1st February and yesterday was 31st January. Then when we subtract these two dates, then we will get just one, because there is only one difference between these 2 days. So now let's submit. Yeah, you can see. So all the 15 by 15 test cases are passed here, and the runtime is 841 milliseconds. So yeah, so thank you guys for today, and I'll meet you in the next next video. Till that, just keep learning and keep growing.